So today let's talk about responsibility. It's a very important question that some people ask. That is, they try to find out what responsibility is, and sometimes it's very vague. And actually, some people even don't know what they're talking about when they mention the word responsibility. And this word today is used in so many ways that it's very difficult for us to understand, in fact, what this word means, responsibility. So let's try to answer this question. So, responsibility is what shapes you. I know it's vague as well, but the thing is, it's what shapes you because based on your responsibility, you will take action in the world. And you are that which you do. So you do things, and it means that your person does these things. So you are these actions, or in other words, you are shaped by the actions. And when you have responsibility, you will think better before taking action because you will know that these actions that you are going to take, they're going to shape you, they're going to give a form to your person. That's why I say that responsibility is what shapes you. But there is another aspect of responsibility that must be considered. You are responsible for you and the next one. It means that when you are considering taking action, it doesn't matter the kind of action, you have to remember that your action will have consequences on you and on people around you. And the definition of the next one is a very vague definition as well. Some people consider the meaning that is in the Bible, where you should love the next one, and the definition of the next one is something that is it's a little bit difficult to define actually, but in this context of responsibility, you can consider the next one uh, based on your imagination. What I mean is that you may consider the next one or the circle of people that are considered the next one, uh, and you can go further, you know, based on what you can conceive. For example, you can conceive or you can imagine the next one as your family, or you can go further than that and consider the next ones as your close friends. So you have your family and your close friends, and you consider all these people the next ones. But you can go further and consider also your colleagues, the next ones, and maybe your acquaintances, the next ones, and maybe people that you even don't know personally, the next one. So it depends on what you want to consider the next one. What's good for you to think when you think about responsibility is that your action will have consequences on your family, not only on you. First on you, of course. You have it's gonna be something that's gonna affect your life, and then your family's life, and then your friends' lives, and then your colleagues' lives, and so on. So you have to keep in mind that when you take action, you shouldn't consider only you as the person who's gonna have the effect, who's gonna receive, so to speak, the effect of this action, but all the people around you. So you have to think about you and the next one or the next ones. And another thing that is very important is that everything that is in the past, it's, so to speak, saved there, it's stored there, and you cannot change that. And this is it's terrifying, but at the same time it's very glorious to know that, because you know that what is done can't be undone. So it means that all the experiences that you've had, nobody's gonna take them from you. So once you act this action and all the actions that you had taken before, all of them are in your past. Or, in other words, they are all in eternity because they can't be changed, they can't be removed from there by anybody. So, everything that you've done is there, saved and stored in your past, and at the same time, in eternity. So, the person who has responsibility, this person will have to keep in mind that the action that she's going to take now in this moment, this specific situation, is going to have different effects on her, on this person, and on the people around her. And this person should also consider that this same action is going to be stored, and it's going to be impossible for her to change this action, and it's going to be saved in eternity. So you have to be very careful the way you take action, because it's going to be impossible for you to change it. And the thing is, here I'm considering any kind of action. You know, the actions that are very important for you and very important for society, and the actions that maybe you consider as not important, the simple things of life. So when you do any kind of things, you should consider responsibility. You should consider that you are responsible and that your action is gonna be stored in the past and it's not gonna be changed. But the other thing is that when you are about to take action, you have considered all these aspects of your past, but you should also consider that of the many possibilities that are there available in front of you, you're going to choose one and only one, and then turn this possibility into a reality by the action that you are going to take. So you will see many possibilities. You're going to choose one that you voluntarily want to store in your past. So this is responsibility. And for you to choose the, the best action, so to speak, or for you to choose the best possibility that you want to make into a reality, you have to think that you are responsible for you and for the people around you. And then once you have this ruler for you to measure, which is you and the people around you, then your actions will be considered actions taken with full responsibility. So you will be aware that of all the possibilities in your future, you're going to choose one. It doesn't matter if this is an important one or if it's a very uh, everyday action, doesn't matter. But you're going to choose responsibly to take this possibility, turn it into a reality, and at the same time store it in your past. And it's going to be there and it's not going to be changed. Never. Of course, it's possible for you to reintegrate your past in your present according to your way of considering your past. Yes, it's possible, but the actions themselves, they're not going to be changed anyway. So this is responsibility. When you know that what you are doing or what you are about to do is going to be a possibility that you're going to make into a reality and that you're going to store it in your past, and you have to be careful at the same time uh, to consider you have to consider that this very action is going to have different effects on you and on people around you. So this is responsibility.